All right, so after download installation, you can find the screen. So first thing you have to note that whether you are using the latest edition of the software, so that you can find under help, check for new version on the internet. So it will say that yes, you are using the latest version. Second thing is keying in your license code. So you are being provided with registration name and registration code, so that you should key in. So it's now registered under Euroschool Wackett. So yes, so also you can find under info that it is registered under Euroschool. All right, so once this is done, so as madam told that to begin with data entry work, I think teacher Neha is entering. Just a second. Okay, so we have a format called teachers class subject length and total lessons per week. So for example, so completely enter the entire name of the teacher, class, which class this teacher handles, subject, length. Length means whether it is a single period or a double period. So one denotes that it is a one period session, two denotes that it is a two period session or a consecutive session. So total lessons per week for the entire week, how many lessons you need? 5. So once this is done, and if the same teacher handles similar set of class, similar set of uh, I mean the data for the other classes, you just need to copy and paste it. Only thing is different he's taking different class. So 6B, 7A, 8C, 9A. So are you having any difficulties here, teachers, coordinators?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so this one you're understanding, right, ma'am? So which clearly tells that
Yes, sir.
yes, teacher Ram Chaurya goes to class 6A, handles subject max, 5 lessons a week for each one period. So this is what this particular row means. Okay. So likewise, so next teacher. So likewise, you'll be continuously preparing the data for the entire teachers. Whereas in some cases where there'll be two teachers handling two classes or something like a joint class. So to differentiate two teachers, we can put as if there are two teachers handling, we just separate them with the comma. And if there are two classes happening, 5A, comma, okay, 5B, there are yes. So this is a joint class between 5A and 5B, and the teachers who are teaching are these two teachers, separate by comma. Similarly, 5A and 5B joint class is here mentioned as comma, 5A comma 5B. So joint class may be like say what's maybe a double session for one period. So once this is done, you just need to copy this data. Very simple. You prepare the data for the entire school, all the teachers with respect to the subjects, prepare this data, and just you need to control C. Just copy it, create new timetables. So here school. So here basic details, name of the school, so academic year, so periods you are working per day. May I know how many periods you are working, please?
6 periods.
Okay, so you can change it to 6 periods. So number of working days 5. Okay, so click on next. So the next page, this page is for student based generation, so you can skip this particular page. Click on next. So here you have an option called import, bottom from left, the third option, import. So click on import. So whatever data you have copied from the Excel will be fetched here. So it's retrieved here. So first thing is, please choose what you want to import. So you're not just importing subjects or class or teachers. You're entering, I mean, you're importing the entire lesson. So you should always please note that, please choose what you want to import. You need to import lessons. So in the lessons, you need to define in the empty rectangular space. So when you click on this empty rectangular space, so these are teachers, these are classes, and these are subjects, and this length, whatever we saw in the Excel, the same columns, and this is total periods per week. So once this is done, click on import. You have to click twice. Okay, okay, again okay. So the data will be imported immediately. So once this is done, you just close this particular page, generate new.
Neha, just ask Geeta to attend. She's not picking up my call.
Ma'am, I'll try calling her.
Okay,
She must be in class, ma'am, maybe.
Yeah, I know. That's why she's not picking up.
so this is how your timetable will look, ma'am. So you have to key in your Excel data, copy it, import it to AC timetables, and generate it. Very simple. Yes.
Naresh, what about all the sections and all also we have? You've not given the sections, and there are one teacher teaching multiple sections and classes.
No. Once a teacher, here I have given, madam. This teacher is teaching in multiple sections only. You see this class data. So you just need to key in the lessons alone. So the software will automatically fetch the class name with respect to the teachers and add the lessons. Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, in case of say some grades have 6 periods timetable and some have 7 period timetable, like
Okay.
we have right now. So can we do it?
Yes. So may I know which class is having 7 periods?
From grade 7 onwards, they have 7 periods.
Okay. So here what you have to do is, first you need to set it as so the maximum number of periods you are working is 7, correct?
Yeah.
So first you need to set that in the main settings. So initially we have made it as 6. So that will make into 7. Okay. So after this is made to 7, so the entire school will have 7 periods per week. Sorry, per day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we have to go to classes. Okay. So class 7 and above, correct?
Yes.
So classes 7 and above, in other words, classes 6 and below will be having 6 periods a week.
Yeah.
So click on this particular class, and there is an option called time off. You see this time off. So click on time off. So the 7th period you need to click 2 times. So it will become X, which means this class 6C can have only 6 periods, and the 7th period the timetable generation will not happen. So the cards or the periods will not be allocated, the subjects will not be allocated for this 7th period. You're getting? Similarly,
Right.
not this 6C, but for other classes also we have 5A, even second standard, third standard we have. If we are not added here, so once you do set for all and click on OK, so what happens, you see this 5A, 5B, 5C, 6A, 6B, 6C. The last 7th period there's a highlight in red, which means that this the 7th period is timed off for this particular class. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And also when you see this particular page, the 7th period will be marked with an X. Okay.
Okay.
So and okay. Yes. So the timetable will not generate, madam, for this particular 7th period. All right.
Okay.
Yes. So this is about the normal generation. So after generating, in other words, the data which you are going to import should contain all the teachers' lessons. So once that is done, automatically the software will fetch and you can generate. So this Excel process is for importing your bulk data, because if you are entering one by one, so it will consume more time. So in order to save the time, we have prepared this Excel worksheet and created this import option. So if you are doing it manually, once you have imported, and say for example a new teacher has joined, or a teacher has replaced by another teacher, so by clicking on new, you go to teachers. I repeat, click on teachers for adding a new teacher. So click on new, you can add a new teacher. So after this new lesson, so you have just added a new teacher. After that, you need to link the teacher with subject, which means the lesson what we have done in Excel. Same thing here. So teacher at T handles computer, for which class, maybe 6C, 3 lessons. Oh yeah. So like this you'll be adding. So keep adding it manually will consume a lot of time. You see, for one class alone, I mean for one lesson, it is taking, say for example, 20 seconds. But considering hundreds of lessons, it will consume more time. So instead you can skip the step and maintain the Excel sheet, and then you can generate it. So once you have added the teacher's detail, it will be popped up in this particular control panel. You see, yes. So you have any specific requirement, madam, apart from this?
Sir, if we import an Excel, a doubt please. If I
Okay.
import an Excel at the initial stage of my making a timetable,
Okay.
after a month,
Hmm.
there is a change in the allocation.
Correct. Correct.
I need to follow the process that you showed now, or I can re-import a new Excel.
Okay. So what happens is, once you have imported a single data, after that you can do manual changes, but you cannot again import on the same file. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what? So yes. So after this, this is a normal question, madam. I'm asking if you have any specific constraint, like this teacher has to teach in this particular period. Yeah, if you don't have any specific constraint, then you just create your Excel data, import it, generate it. It will be done. So yes, in the last session for Cambridge Public School, Bangalore, so they gave us one set of data. We did it.
Okay.
So and then we generated it, and just a second. So this is on spot. We have generated. They just gave me the details as per the template. Okay. So this is how we have generated it for class, yeah, 10 and 9 alone. So we just imported it and immediately we have generated. And in
This,
fact, yes, please.
this I am this a bit I am aware of it.
Okay.
Only the
And
testing and verification, there is a time. It's a little
madam,
tricky thing, when
you're not
when I test it. Yeah,
okay.
can you
Okay.
hear
Okay. Madam, you're not audible. Can you just repeat again?
me?
Can't able to hear you properly, please. Deepika madam, I'm not able to hear.
She lost connectivity, I think.
Okay, I think all right. So okay, so even if a teacher, I mean that's what. So if you have any specific requirements, you can address, madam. So I can just explain.
Sir, one more thing. If we have two subjects, parallel subjects in a period,
Okay, so that's for two different class, madam.
no, same class, two different teachers, two different subjects, or maybe three different subjects. So can it be done?
Yes, yes, yes. So in this case, so what you can do is I have told you, right, instead of you follow the same pattern. For example, Neha. So two teachers are involved in the same class, but there are two subjects. So what
Yeah.
you can do is, if say for example the subjects are Hindi and French, okay. So you separate. This is a simple method. You separate
You're
the.
not attending the meeting or what for the timetable?
Pardon me, madam.
गड़ी राज बोल रहा है कि तुमको भेजा नरेश ने इनवाइट. हाँ अभी कर लो आप. हाँ अच्छा क्यों फिर?
Okay. So this is a simple method. You just click on the teacher to be replaced as
अच्छा ठीक है.
Neha and Aditi, and subject will be Hindi/French, and this will be one. Length is one. Total periods is 5. So when you have done this, what happens is, and as I told you, the data should be fresh when you are importing again. So you should not import on the same file. So click on import. So I repeat, please choose what you want to import. You are going to import lessons. This will be teachers, class, subject, length, total periods per week. Click on import. Two times click on OK. Click on OK. And then you need to generate it. So the two teachers timetable, I'll just show you. This is a print preview of class and this is a print preview of teacher. Okay, so this is teacher Neha's timetable. So the same timetable will be in teacher Aditi. Neha madam, are you seeing this?
Yeah, yeah.
So it will reflect for both the teachers and the same class. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Yes,
got it.
yes, yes, yes. So this is a simple method, madam. There is a complex method also, but what happens is you'll be dividing the class into two divisions. I have class, so this class is for 6A. The same class we'll enter. So first you'll be dividing this class into two divisions. So I click on this division. First click on the class name followed by division. Add division. So you'll be adding Hindi followed by French. So you are dividing the class into two groups. Hindi is one group, French is another group. So click on OK. Followed by you will be adding the subject, a separate subject, Hindi and French. You will be adding two different subjects. So click on Hindi, new lesson, because this grouping you have to do manually only, not from Excel. Okay, this is handled by teacher Neha. Okay, class will be 6A, but not the entire class. It's only an entire group. So say this is Hindi group. Lessons will be okay 3. So the Hindi allocation is done, followed by French. It's handled by teacher Aditi. Class will be 6A, but not the entire class, only the group of friends. So once you're clicking on this entire class, you see already Hindi 3. So 3, the group Hindi French, a particular group of Hindi, 3 classes has been assigned. That is what it is showing. So French will be the subject. Click on 3. So now Hindi and French groups have been assigned, classes have been assigned. And now what you have to do is you need to add a relation. Click on relation, click on add. So we'll be adding a relation called the subjects for the groups of listed class must start at the same time. I repeat, the subjects for the groups, because we are grouping the particular class. So we are saying that the subjects for these two groups, the subject called Hindi and French for these two groups for this particular class must start at the same time. So we need to select which are the subjects, Hindi and French. So Hindi and French, it might follow for similar set of classes also. You just leave it all and click on OK. Okay. Now generate it. So you see here Hindi and French. I think this will be better. This is a division. In print preview, you'll find it better for T class wise. I just right click for printing full name. You see the difference, madam? Monday first period is Hindi and French. It's a division. Third period is a simple method. It's up to you to follow a simple method or complex method. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, because if you're making it in a complex method, the timetable also will be more complex. So it's up to you to decide. But there are options for that. That's what I'm telling. Yes. So in regard to time off, for example, if certain teacher comes only on certain days of the week, and they, if that is the case, say for example, teacher, we'll consider a teacher. Okay, so teacher Dilip comes only on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you click on time off. So you need to block Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. So you should also understand that this teacher comes for 3 working days only. So 3 working days in the sense 7 threes are, the teacher can handle maximum 21 periods. And you see in this allocation called count says 15. So the teacher can have maximum 21. So 15 is fine. So now if you generate it, okay, and you go to the teachers preview. This is for class teachers preview. We are made for teacher Dilip Nayak. Yes, so this teacher's timetable is for only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because we have made Tuesday and Thursday, teachers not coming to the school. So this is using time off for teacher. All right. Similarly, using time off for subject. So when a certain period, so if for example you have sports library, so which has to happen, say for example you consider now this particular Hindi and French. So consider this as, okay, I'll make it as sports itself. So say this subject sports happen only after the lunch, because during the daytime we are giving importance to main science and mathematics subjects. So sports can happen after the lunch. So you click on time off. So your time off for say 4, yeah. So say after 4th period, is the lunch. So you can time off the subject itself, and then you generate it. So even you can see for each subject. Yeah, this is for max computer. So you see sports happening only in the fifth and sixth above subject. I mean periods. Yes, this is how we use time off for classes. Subject. Similarly for classes, classes we have used in the case of 6 and below. So 7 and above are having 7 periods, and 6 and below are having 6 periods. There we have used this for classes. So this is how we use time off. And yes, any queries, madam, so far?
No, sir.
Okay, sir, Dilip sir, any queries?
No, sir.
Okay, so any other constraint you have specifically apart from this, because then only even I can attend to your queries, whatever queries you have. Maybe you are fresh to this software, because even Cambridge School was very impressed with the software after seeing, so that I can address to your queries, specific queries, or where you have been stuck so far, or all the years you have some queries to attend. Yes.
So we are used to this software. That's the reason we have less number of queries.
Yes, please tell me, madam.
Yeah. So now, like, maybe when we do hands-on, we'll get maybe a bit of constraint where there'll be a clashes of periods.
No, and you should also know that you click on class. So for class 7 and above, there can be maximum 35 periods of count. Okay.
Okay.
So if you're made that as 36, software will throw error. So you need to rectify that and generate.
Rectify that. Okay.
Correct,
Fair
correct.
enough. Yeah,
So
thank you.
that when you're making it in the Excel, madam, you make sure that, yeah, once you copy it in the copy and import it in the software, automatically it will show the count. So here itself we can find the error.
Class. Okay.
Yes, and
Okay, got it.
then when you double click this particular class, you can find you can cross check also with your data. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. No. What my question is, this is about generation is fine, madam. You have any specific requirement? Like as I told you, this should happen at this time. Because if you have no requirements, then you can just import the data and generate. That's what I'm just trying to say.
That we know, like when will have a club periods for a particular grade, that time we have to, block that period, that we know how to do it. Like 1A to 1I, everybody will have the CAD club at that particular one period time. So
Okay.
I need to make a group and put all the grades into that, right?
Correct. Or you just make it like this. So as you're saying, 1A to,
Suppose whatever number of division, 1A to I have in grade 1. So all that classes will have club period at one particular time.
yeah, that
Suppose second
how many
period,
teachers?
all CAD teachers there. I'll have to.
Oh, then for okay. So what's the subject name, madam?
Academic clubs, sir.
Okay, this happens on which part of the day, or which period?
Suppose now we are doing after the school, but when we'll turn up physically, we'll have the particular period at that time. Suppose if I say Monday second period,
Okay.
is club period for grade 1.
Okay, so that will be grade 1 in the sense 1A, 1B, 1C, the entire.
Yes, correct,
Yeah, okay.
correct.
Okay, say for example we have 1A to 1F, all right. So subject will be academic club. So this happens, you just first thing what you do is you just add the lesson in the Excel. And teachers.
Grade 1 teachers.
Okay, say for example I have 2 teachers, and what happens is you make this as a joint class. So in Excel you will be separating with a comma, 1A, 1B, okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes. 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F, and this is only one period a week, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, madam. So once this is done, so you see this particular will be pop up in the bottom, this particular academic club. You just
Yes.
click on that, and happens on which part of the day? I mean, which particular period on which day?
Monday second example.
Okay, so Monday second is not possible because the teacher involved is already teaching. But yes, we can keep it and remove collision and place the card. So like this you can do, and you lock
Okay, got it.
right click it and lock it. So when you generate again, the cards will not move. So
Yes, sir. Nice. This
you're
I
getting,
was not aware that we can lock it.
yes. So you see for class 1 and the set of this is for subject class. So you see here, madam, 1A, 1B, 1C,
Yes,
1B.
one,
So
all are correct.
if you print full name, so you can, when you right click on this particular see academic club, this page appears. You can reduce the font or increase the font, position it, print teacher's full name, teacher, you can position the teacher's name. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes.
Thank
So yes. So apart from that, you can, for the print preview, what you can do is you can add your logo. So I click on design. I can add your school logo. You can browse, keep in your desktop, so that will appear in the top left of your screen. Likewise, for printing purposes, if you want to print and keep it in your desks, so you can print even 4 timetables on a single page. You can print and paste it. So this is about sizes. And if you want to add a certain coloring to your, I mean, design also is possible. For example, computer, click on the subject and click on edit. So you see color picture. So I want a picture to be added. Browse. So this is computer. I just see. Okay, I add this computer to this subject. Similarly for sports, edit, change, browse. Okay, some outdoor. Okay, so it will be in the print preview, like something like this. Just adding some coloring and pictures to the printout. Okay. Can you hear me, madam, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay.
Nice. This is nice.
Okay. So this is all about timetables, madam. So are you finding it easier? You just need to create your data, import it, generate it. These 3 things only you need to do it.
So we can only put data the format that you have shared, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So we have to go teacher wise. We can't go class wise. If I put
No,
a data.
I never told like that. You can do it. You can do teacher wise, class wise. I just delete it. And this particular column can be of any order. So I even
Okay.
So class, you consider class 1A. So you just need to maybe, yeah, max 1A, maybe. You can name some subjects, please.
Math, English, Hindi, EV.
Hindi, okay. EV,
EVS,
okay.
dance, music,
So dance separate, music separate, madam.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay,
Art,
okay,
ICT,
okay. Sports.
sports, हाँ, right.
Okay. So like this, you can do and add the teacher's name
Okay, perfect.
and
Just
length is
yeah.
one. So once you do this, the timetable, class timetable data is ready.
Okay, perfect.
And if
I'll do.
and if for another class you just separate it with space, madam, but it's not
Okay.
necessary. Just to differentiate, I have left a space. Okay.
Yes, yes. Got it.
And you follow this same thing. You just copy it for other particular cells,
Other, yes, yes.
and then you can also, if similar pattern you have, you can follow that also
Okay,
for the same set of
class.
class. Yeah, and then you just yeah, it will be very easy, madam. Within few minutes you can finish your data.
Correct, correct.
Yes, yes. Only thing is you need to mark the relevant teachers with respect to the relevant subject and class.
Yes.
That's it.
I mean, the class wise, it becomes easier because we, know the teachers class wise, so it becomes easier. Going
Okay.
teacher wise is little.
No. I'm just telling you that that option. But then you are free to do as per your convenience.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm. Yeah. So once this is ready, you just need to copy and paste. That's all.
Yes.
So this is all about timetables, madam. That's it. Okay.
We can trouble you now when we will start doing it.
Yeah, sure. You can.
Thanks.
Deepika, I'm sorry I'm interfering in
Oh.
between. Just joined right now. Have you
Yes, ma'am.
spoken about the optional subjects and understood the process?
No, ma'am.
So
No.
I'm sorry, I don't know, sir. What's your good name? We have optional subjects in grade 9 and 10.
Okay, madam.
And 11th.
Yeah, so could you please explain us how to put those filters?
No, you can you elaborate me, madam? Actually, what are the options?
Say, for example, I might have computer applications, PE, environmental applications, and art. 4 periods simultaneously happening for one class. And 4 different teachers are marked for these 4 periods.
Yeah, that we have seen here in for Indian French. It's a similar way. You see for 6A, it's the same way. But for your satisfaction, I can create and show you, madam. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Sure. So can you just help me out with the subject?
Say we have EVA.
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 Okay.
We have CA.
Okay.
We have PEA.
Okay.
And art.
So
there are 4
okay,
different teachers. And I need to know a combination where 2 sections will have these periods simultaneously.
So this is for okay, class 11A and 11B, is it?
So say 9A and 9B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first what you have to do is there are 2 ways of doing it, madam. Okay. One way is the simplest method. So simplest method is you just create subject name as CA/art/EVA/PEA. Okay, you see this simplest way is creating a subject name CA art EVA PEA. So it can be of different orders. It can be anything, can be in front. That's not a matter. Click on OK. And teachers, can you help me out with the 4 teachers? Just the names.
Yeah, so you randomly take any names. Gokul.
Okay.
Azruddin.
Azharuddin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say Sonia.
Pesonia.
Sonia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
And Deepa.
Okay. Okay. So what you can do is, okay. So you have a subject CA, Art, EVA, PEA. Click on new lesson. So here, what you'll be doing is, it's a joint class. So you are telling that 9A and 9B are having the class at the same time, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so where is 9A? Okay, here. 9A and 9B, it's a joint class. Click OK. And teachers involved will be 4 teachers. So
Yes.
you have to click on more teachers. You see this? Yes. So teachers in all will be teacher Gokul, Azharuddin, Sonia and Deepa. Click OK. And it might be 3 or 4 or 5, whatever the lessons will be. Click on OK.
Mm,
And just generate it.
mm.
Click OK. So this is the simplest method. So I just filter for class 9A and 9B. So this is a timetable for 9A, and you see CA and Art will be the same for 9A and 9B.
Mm.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes?
Yeah. Now the next question is, what if I want to have block periods here?
Where, madam?
So I want 2 periods back to back for CAR, TVA, and PEA.
Okay, okay. So click on subjects, click on the CA Art. So you want only one, or all the 3 periods should be double?
No, the 2 periods should be double and 1 period should be single, because that's how we can have it, right? If we have 3 periods, we can't have 2 double periods. We'll get only 1 double period.
So you want 1 double and 1 single, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So for that, what you have to do is, first make it as 1 single. Okay. And you need to create the same format. So teacher will be these 4 teachers. This is one way of doing, or you can also copy the data. There's an option for copying also. Instead of single, you have to make it double. Okay. Double means it's a block period or continuous period or 2 periods together.
So 1 single we do and then we do 1 double.
Correct. So total will be 3 periods.
Total will be 3 periods. Okay.
Yeah. So once this is done, generated. Okay. So print preview we have for 9A. Yeah. This is a single period. Yeah. Here. I just need to print it. You're getting?
Yeah.
So 9A and 9B. So they'll be having 1 double period and 1 single period. Total will be 3. All right. This is the and it will also reflect for the teachers timetable as well. So here you see teacher Gokul. You see this, madam? Teacher Gokul, teacher Azharuddin, teacher Sonia, and teacher Deepa.
Right.
Okay. This is the simplest way of doing it. So if you want to follow simplest method, yes, you are free to do. Or if you want to take complex method, yes, I can also show you that. So complex method wherein we have already added 4 subjects CA. I just link randomly with the available teachers. So you have to go with first Art, new lesson. So class will be yeah, it's a joint class. I'm sorry, before that you need to divide the class into 4 division. So divisions. So one will be Art, EVA, PEA, and one more, madam.
CA.
CA. Okay. So click OK. Similarly, you will be copying the constraint for class. I mean, this dividing, you have to divide for class 9B also. Okay. So now you will be adding lessons for each subject. So Art, new lesson. This is a complex method. So
Mhm.
teacher Gokul. So class will be a joint class. Joint class between 9A. So this is not for the entire class. You see here entire class. This is for only this teacher teaches only art. For example, I'm saying. So it will be only for the art group of this class. So 9B art. Okay. So we just say it one period. Okay. So art is done. Then CA. So CA teacher will be Azruddin. So it's a joint class.
Mhm.
Not for the entire class, but for CA. Likewise for 9B.
Mm.
And then for EVA. This grouping will be a bit, you have to do it manually
Mm.
because you need to allocate. This is for EVA. Okay. So EVA is done and last PEA. So once this is done, after adding the lesson, you will be giving a relation. So relation, already we have added a relation. So what we are saying that we have to use this relation. These subjects for the group of listed classes must start at the same time. So these subjects, the subjects are nothing but EVA, CA, PEA, art. These subjects for these four groups of listed class of 9A and 9B must start at the same time. So we add the subjects EVA, CA, PEA, art. So you just add this constraint, click OK. Now generate it.
Mm.
So in the print preview for each class. So you see this is how the timetable will be for division wise. The entire class is divided into four groups and that's how it is assigned, madam. You see the difference between Tuesday, a simple method, Tuesday first and second period, or
Yeah, yeah,
Thursday.
I understood. Yeah.
So that's how it is a division and a simple method and complex method. This is how it will be. So
Okay.
you can make for even 10 number of divisions. It is possible.
Mm. And even optional subjects I can give together. Like for most of the subjects in 9, 10th, and 11th,
Okay.
parallel classes go. Say, for example, I might have 5 subjects,
Okay.
run at the same time,
Hmm.
and the entire class is divided into 5 groups.
Yeah,
The way
yeah.
we have divided it here.
Okay, okay. You can do it even if you have 10, 15 sections. This will work.
Okay.
Yes,
Fine.
madam. Okay. But you have understood this concept, right?
Yes, just show it to me once more for say math and any subject you take. So both the periods at the same time, the first method.
Yeah, we have for 6A. I'll just show you for 6A. I'll just filter here. Filter. Okay, so 6A we have Hindi and French. It's just a matter of names. You can rename it as max, not a problem.
Right.
Yeah, just example. So first thing you have to do is, okay, so you have to create two subjects. So I have created Hindi and French. Okay. Okay. So once this is done, this is a complex method. So you have to add a lesson wherein before that you need to 6A and 6B. You have to do division. Divide the class into two sections first, or two groups. One is Hindi, one is French. Okay. So once this is done, you can add subjects lessons to the particular subjects. So French, I have added lesson, but not to the entire class. I have added only for the 6A class, but only for the group of French. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Similarly for Hindi, I have
I
added
went to the group of Hindi. Yeah.
only for Hindi. So once this is done, I enter a setting in relation.
Mm.
So here is the relation. So the subjects for the group of listed class must start at the same time. I add this relation and just
Mm.
generate it.
Mhm.
That's it.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I don't know, previously also, I think, Deepika, we have seen this software, right? ASC timetables.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes.
So you remember,
Interesting.
when we used to run it for the entire 35 periods slot, then there used to be a lot of problems, and then the person used to tell us that you have to remove few constraints. Only then the
Huh.
timetable will be, so that
Generated the
actually,
testing.
yeah,
That I spoke to him. He says you have to go to the particular class and check if all the periods are allocated properly. There will be no error.
Madam, may I
okay.
know when you have used it, madam? Because I think now you have used the trial edition, is it?
2 years
Sorry?
back, sir,
Oh,
tentatively.
you
One
have
and a half year back.
okay,
Hmm.
okay. So even you can just you have the previous file now.
No, we don't
No,
have
sir,
any
we
files now because
Okay,
now it's the virtual school, so we are done away with that already.
okay. But
Yeah.
then yeah, you must have contacted us for your queries. Maybe that's no problem. But you can work on the software and you feel
Mhm.
free to contact us. Okay. So we'll attend to your queries.
any which ways this is the little updated one.
Yeah, this is
So
a
we'll have
latest
to
edition. It will generate
latest
very
edition.
instantly. Yes, madam. Very instant generation. So in earlier in 2012, in those days after generation they will come after 1 hour, half an hour. So now it's you see within few seconds it will generate. So that's the best part of AC timetables. Yes. So
So we, sir, I just wanted to ask. So after
y-
putting up the data, we are not testing it, right? We are
yeah,
directly generating it.
because you can test. Not necessary you can test it, but testing shows that where exactly you have the issues. But then
Okay.
even after generation, I'll just show you. Uh, Not necessary to test, but then if you have any issues, you can test it.
Okay.
So
But
what, I mean, the same experience I was sharing with you, that
that
when we
okay.
used to test it, it
Hmm.
used to, used to show some gray areas.
Yeah,
And
that
then, huh,
it'll tell you that timetables can be generated for this particular class. Timetables can be generated for this particular teacher. I'll just even test and show you.
yeah.
So testing successful. If not, it will throw an error stating that this class cannot be generated. So you need to go and see what the issue is. So that's how. But in generation, what happens is whatever cards can be generated, first the generation will happen, and then the left out. I mean, the issues where you have issues, those cards will be placed out. Okay. In test, it will just show you where the problem is or what problem you're having. But in generation, when you click on generation, it'll the bottom you see a lot of cards that will go up, and when you're having error, the selected that cards alone will be in the bottom. Okay, that's the difference. But testing is, yeah, I suggest you to go for generation directly, madam. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So apart
We'll
from
have
this,
to just see, after we add all the data, after we add subjects and teachers and all the necessary information for
Mhm.
the entire 35, periods for so many sections, when we actually generate it, we'll get to know more constraints that we are facing. Maybe
Yeah.
then we'll have to again, seek help from you.
No, first when you have imported it, once you have done import, don't generate, click on classes. In the, as I told you in the beginning, I think yeah, who was not available, I'm not sure. Okay,
Yes.
in the beginning, you see this count. So when you click on the school, it will show you that you are working for 7 periods per day for 5 working days. So 7 by 5 can be 35 periods. So a class can have 35 periods only maximum. So that is the count. Okay. So a teacher can have maximum, or a class can have maximum 35 periods. So if you are having 36, the software will not, it will throw an error. Okay. So in the testing also it will say class 6A has more lessons than 35 lessons. So you need to rectify that, and then the testing will be successful.
Okay, understood.
Yes, madam.
So this is our licensed version. The school owns it now. And Ram, you do a test drive. You take about try to make a timetable on your own for a few classes and show it to me.
Okay, ma'am.
Because you'll be in charge for all these things. That others will support you.
Okay, ma'am.
Anything else, Dilip?
Yes, ma'am.
You and Ram are the support system out here. Rest all, you are the main people who will do this. Rest all will support you.
Yes, ma'am.
अभी पूछ लो कोई questions पूछना है तो.
Will this recording be shared with us?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes,
ma'am. Yes, it is being recorded.
you share it. Okay.
So apart from this, any queries on timetables?
Deepika,
No, sir. No, sir. Got it.
Neha,
No, sir.
Okay, madam.
Aditi. Mr. Naresh, we would like to, on the chat box, if you give us your contact details, and Ram, take a clue of this and store it.
Madam, we
Your
have
your mobile number, etc.
sure. I'll share my number and email. So I need to take you to the substitution module also.
Yeah.
We have some more modules to. So once this is done, you can save it. So the file will be saved under .roz format. So this you can share it with your teachers, and there's something like an Excel file. Say for example, teacher A is using timetables and want another teacher to use it. So teacher 2, they'll be downloading, installing in their computer or laptop, and they have to key in the license, and then they have to use the copied or mailed file. Okay. So they need each computer, you need to install it, download it, download, install, and key in the license. Then only the software will become activated. Okay. Yeah. So once the software, the timetable is generated, now I will move on to the substitution module. So once the timetable is generated, that particular file has to be uploaded in the substitution module. So this is the substitution module. So soon AC timetable substitution is going to become completely online. So no longer the desktop edition will be available. So in some days or few weeks from now, so it will be discontinued. Okay. And you will have to use only the online edition. So to begin with, you need to click on settings, timetables. So I've already added Cambridge School timetable. So you have to click on main. So tomorrow's date is 3rd June. So tomorrow I'm making an absent. So I click on absent, add absent. So who's absent? So I randomly click some teacher. So this teacher handles 5th period and 7th period. So there are many ways of assigning or substituting the teachers. So one way is by automatic generation. So when you're doing automatic generation, what happens is all the teachers who are free at that particular period, they will be replaced. So software doesn't know whether that teacher is a music teacher or not, or a sports teacher. So software doesn't know. So software will just know that this teacher is free at this particular period, and it will replace. That is a normal generation. So I click on generate. So whichever teacher is free, that is, it will generate. This is a normal generation without any constraint. So if you want specific constraint, like this teacher has to be replaced by only by the teachers who handles this particular class. So consider 9A. 9A might have physics, chemistry, mathematics, different subjects. So the teachers who teach only 9A, they only, you want only those teachers to be replaced. We have a constraint for that. Or only those teachers and the class teacher can be replaced. So I click on settings, options. In the options you have criteria. So you have to move this teaches the class to the right. So this is giving the probability that this teacher and class teacher, the teacher who teaches the class and the class teacher will be assigned higher priority. So this, and then you can generate it. So this is one way of substitution. So another way is by doing it manually. What we have done now is automatic generation. So manual generation is add absent. So any teacher absent. So for by manually adding is nothing but if you want this teacher to be replaced by same subject teacher, biology, but maybe they might be different biology teachers. If you want to add it manually, you just click on the particular row, first period row anywhere. On the right side, you will find in the screen with different colors. So the green color denotes each teacher. When you click on each teacher, it just denotes that particular row. So why denotes that? Okay, for example, teacher Rohini, we consider teacher Rohini. Why denotes that the teacher is not having any class at that particular period? Pink denotes that they are having a class at that particular period. So yellow highlights this is with respect to first period. So yellow highlights the first period, the teachers who are free. Yes. So if you want to mark, say for example, teacher Shreya handles biology, you would just double click on that particular area and click on OK. So substitution will be marked for this particular teacher. So now we have moved to third period. That is why the yellow highlight is for this 3. You see this third particular period. Similarly, you click on 4, the highlight, yellow highlight will be 4 for fourth period. And then you can mark substitution and take print. Okay. So any queries on this? Teachers? Are you able to hear me? Any queries?
Deepika ma'am.
Deepika madam?
Deepika ma'am or Aditi ma'am.
Yes, madam. Any queries so far?
No, sir, no queries.
Okay. So okay, then this is all about substitution, madam. Substitution is once the timetable is generated, you just need to upload the timetable here, and you have to.
But here I would, we've already made a manual timetable. Okay. So, but we, so now to use this substitution timetable, we'll have to, do the entry for the manual with the manual timetable, right?
Then you'll have to create a timetable file, madam.
Yeah, so it's not feasible at the moment. Okay.
You can generate.
It's not feasible, yeah.
Yeah, or you have to again manually enter the data and you have to plot for each class. That will be very time. That's not advisable, man.
I know it's not advisable. Okay. Okay.
So this is about substitution, and also we have an online edition. So say for example, when a specific teacher has a Mac, so they cannot use Mac. I mean, use AC timetables on a Mac because it's no longer available for higher versions of, say, Catalina and Big Sur. It's not available. So you can still use it with Google Chrome. So first thing is you need to create a user login for your school timetables online. So madam, what can be your username? So username will be, so this is how it will follow. I'll just give you an example. So our website will be something like this, boy2099 dot. So instead of boy2099, the prefix is what I'm asking for. So it will follow edupage.org. Okay. So for example, so something like this. Principal madam.
Yes, Naresh.
Yes, madam. So what would you prefer to have the website name as?
ESW.
Okay. Okay, I'll put a dummy password now. You can reset it later.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the email on which we can retrieve the password, madam.
राम तुम्हारा पासवर्ड दो, तुम्हारा ईमेल आईडी दो.
it.support
Okay.
at es11
ES11, sir.
.euroschoolindia.com.
So can you just check it? If I'm wrong, you can just correct me.
Correct.
it.support at es11.euroschoolindia.com, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just checking whether ESW is available. Okay, ESW is not available, so we can create it. Okay, for the time being, the password will be India 2021. All right. So now so you should always use Google Chrome. So now I'll just refresh it. Okay, so the username will be ESW, password will be India 2021. So since you're logging in for the first time, this particular page appears. Once you log in inside, you can update your web page. I log in. I'll just do that particular login web page. Select your design of web page. So you can take your time and full web page, responsive, apply. You can take your time for designing your logo, the coloring, everything later. So now so after logging in, you need to click on Control Center, Timetables and Substitution, AC Timetables Online. Okay, so now say for example we have generated I'm just generating a dummy timetable, and after generating, I am uploading it online. So generation is done. Okay, so now I click on timetables online. So here's an option called save to timetables online. So now it is an offline edition. I am saving this particular data or particular timetable to the online edition. So I click on OK. So I give a new name. I give as Euro 2021. So your timetable was successfully saved. If you wish, you can send it to your teachers or publish it for online. Okay, I click on close. I open Google Chrome. So you see the timetable which was saved is available now. Click on open. So whatever file we have uploaded can be viewed online. Yes, this is the online edition or website edition. I'm just showing you the offline. Same thing. What are you seeing here is same thing. And the best part is you can even create a new subject, add a new teacher, and in fact generate it online also. Yes. Okay. And when you are saving it, if you are saving it again, so it will ask the file name is the same, but say for example you have added a new teacher and you have generated. So you can also mention that I have added say sports subject and click on OK. So it's the same timetable file, but it has two versions. So 1 minute back you have created one timetable and now you have added one more. You have saved, you have generated and saved. So you have given a note that you have added sports subject. So this way you can, in future you can remember that okay, this timetable is done like this. So after that we have added sports subject. You can retrieve each timetable file at any point of time. So likewise you can continue keeping on adding keep on adding 10 particular versions of the timetable file also. Okay, and then this is the online edition, and I come to offline. I close this file. So there's an option to view or to open timetables from online. So now we have created a second version. So yeah, so you can even view that. So the online edition, we are viewing the file here. So you can just switch back between online and offline. All right. And after you have uploaded a timetable, okay. So okay, I'll just create. Just give me a moment. I'm just opening in a Microsoft Edge. If you wish to provide the timetable online for your students to view or take printout, so this is how your timetable, your website will be. So when I click on timetable, it will say that no timetable is published. So there is no official timetable published. This is a public view. So I go to the admin login, and after I uploaded a timetable, I click on publish. Publishing is to make it available online. But if you don't wish to, you can just ignore that also. I confirm it. Yes. Okay, after publishing, you'll have a green tick. So now I go to the public login, refresh it. So whatever timetables we have published now, that will be available for the public, so only for printing purpose. So if you click on class, so which class the relevant students can find their timetable. Okay, madam. So are you getting this? teachers.
I think that's the last thing, that this is kind of advanced level, but I think we've got a hang of what needs to be done. So what is this? It's what I understand is what time is going to take is that data entry.
Correct.
That will take, that has to be proper, and that has to be okay. And then it is all generated.
Yes.
Anybody, any questions out here? Let's do it. So Ram, I will give you the data entry. Okay,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
do. You just make one. क्या बोलते हैं, dummy timetable.
Okay.
ग्रेड 6, 7, 8 का मैं तुमको देती हूँ डेटा. तुम उसका डमी देखो, अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है then we can get in touch with Naresh.
Okay. No problem.
Ram,
And,
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
so Naresh, you just give us your contact details and all. We'll kind of get in touch with you. ये ले लो Ram.
Yes, ma'am.
so this is my the support contact and email. You can note it down. So if,
Anything else, Deepika, Aditi? Oh, we have to try and then only see it. It looks all good theoretical. Let's try it. Let's first Ram do it, and then we'll get a hang of it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Naresh. We'll
Alright.
get in touch with you.
sure.
Thank
Can you please
Thank
send
you
us
so
the
much.
recording?
Sure,
Yes,
madam. I will
please,
share
please,
it.
we'll need that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
so
Thank you
much
so
for
much,
all the
Naresh,
details.
sir.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so
Yeah.
much. अरे दीपिका,
Yes, ma'am.
वो दीपिका शेट्टी कौन है? उसके get in touch with her. What is the problem with
Okay.
her यार?
कौन?
वो दीप्ति शेट्टी.
अच्छा, दीप्ति, grade